common question that I hear is, I don't feel as connected to my intuition. Why is that? Because I'm experiencing pain, and how do I get that back? So I actually had a conversation with one of my patients recently. She came in after, I think maybe 3 or 4 sessions, and she was feeling better with her hip, and she was starting to feel better in her back, and so she was really happy about that. But last week she came in with a big smile on her face, and she said, Justine, I just want to let you know that you're really helping me to reconnect with my intuition. And she was so happy about that. And it's one of the things that as I work with people, it's one of the things that I love to hear, because it's kind of that deeper level of healing. And it's something that I don't talk often enough about, at least not in public. My patients get it, the ones that are ready. So I want to just explain a little bit, what do I mean by intuition? It's kind of this word, it might be this buzzword that people talk about. You might not know exactly what I'm talking about with that if you have never felt connected, or if you've never been in touch with your intuition. So I'm going to explain that a little bit, and then why, when you're in pain, you might not feel as connected with that. So your intuition, I've heard it called several different things. You can think of it like your higher self, that still small voice inside. It's almost like your inner guidance system. We all have this. It's like our inner compass. And people get in contact with it and get information from their inner guide. Christians call it the Holy Spirit. It's like this, a way that you're able to get like a higher elevated view of things in a way, and you may feel kind of guided or know things in a way that you're not quite sure why you know that, kind of that gut feeling, okay? But it's very powerful because it is a higher elevated view than what you're maybe able to see on a daily basis. So our intuition, I learned this with John Barnes actually through my myofascial release training, and it really is a powerful way that we can live our lives. But a lot of people are not connected to their intuition. They don't know how their intuition talks to them. They don't trust their intuition. We've kind of lost contact with that in a way. A lot of times, like our education system it's kind of pushed out of us. We start to look at other people for advice instead of really going inward, connecting with this intuition and being able to use it in a way that helps us. So again, this lady that I was talking to, she had already been in contact with her intuition. She'd been using it on a regular basis. So our intuition can talk to us in, like some people hear like an auditory, they hear the guidance. Some people just have this like instant knowing, okay? Some people, it actually can communicate with you in pictures, okay? And more of that felt sense versus a real intellectual, like concrete thing. So hopefully that makes a little sense. So this gal that I was talking to had already been in touch, but then she had an injury. So she slipped, fell on the ice, and it really was causing her a lot of back and hip pain. And so slowly over time, she knew that she didn't feel as connected as she normally could. She wasn't as sharp. She didn't feel as grounded. She didn't feel as, I guess, sure of the direction that she was taking. And so as we started to clear up her pain, and as we opened up her, what I call the fascial system, the connective tissue that carries a lot of information for us, it with injuries, it starts to get kind of sticky spots, and it starts to get bound down. And so the bioenergy of the body cannot flow like it needs to. So as we started to open this back up and help with her pain and get rid of those sticky spots so she wasn't in as much pain, things started to flow, and she was then able to connect more with her intuition, with divine, with God, whatever you want to call that. I'm not here to push my belief system on you. You don't have to have the same belief system as me to get in contact with your intuition and your inner guide, okay? But if it's something that you haven't been in contact with and you just kind of feel like, oh, I don't know what Justine's talking about right now, it truly is a powerful system. And so kind of leave it at that. So injuries can definitely cause a disconnect, a kind of a muting of it, where it's like, well, it's kind of still there, but I'm not hearing it. I'm not as connected as I used to be. And so that is one of the things that I can help with during one-on-one sessions. But I want to tell you, this gal actually, she just signed up for my Release Your Root class. It's a 6-week online class, and it is one of the things that I've heard from past students that has helped them. Sometimes with injuries, we start to we're in so much pain that we can't move like we needed to, okay? And so we lose out on exercising and being more mobile. And so that's how this bioenergy of the body is able to move, okay? So when you start to be less mobile, when you're sitting in fear, our emotions can affect our ability to connect as well. And so I just want to invite you to look at that Release Your Root class that I have coming up. We start on October 6th. It's a live class once a week. I'm going to be guiding you through how to connect with your intuition, how to use it to your advantage. It's super powerful. And then also if you've lost touch with it. So it's one of the things that we'll be covering, and I'm going to walk you through step by step. Each week I'm going to give you a little bit of information about this. And like I said, I've heard from past students that it's been very, very helpful, and I'm confident that it can help you as well, okay? So if you want to check that out, you can go to my website, healingspotpt.com/classes. And you can check out all the details there. Certainly, if you read the information and you still have questions, please reach out to me. You can leave a question below or reach out to me through email or through my website, and I would be happy to talk to you a little bit more about this. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.